Always interesting on the show to come across interesting people with very interesting and different stories than what we're used to seeing here on a daily basis. And joining us, a gay activist from Uganda, Frank Mugisha. Great to have you here.
Thank you.
Just quick information, homosexuality is already illegal in Uganda, but some politicians want to take it a step further, calling for imprisonment, even death for anyone who is openly gay. Right now, this is the situation that you live with each and every day while you're living in Uganda. I don't think a lot of us here understand exactly still how backwards and how far away other countries are when it comes to this issue.
Yes, Uganda is a very conservative country, and also because of too much influence of American evangelicals who have come in my country and indoctrinated Christianity in the heads of and the minds of Ugandans, it has created a lot more homophobia than there was before.
When you're talking about a death penalty, when you're talking about completely making it illegal, these are things that affect your everyday life and put you at risk for living a life that you would like to live. How do you go about this each and every day?
For me, my strength comes from the work I do, because every day the challenges I face, the stories I listen to of people who are being, discriminated, lesbian girls being raped by their own families, trying to correct them, people being harassed on the streets, and also the small strides I make, going to speak to someone who is very conservative, who has been indoctrinated by Christianity, and then when you speak to them, they find you human, and they find that you're normal as anyone else. So for me, some of those challenges and then the strides I make in my work keep me going.
You have the ability within different organizations to be able to come out and speak to different people, different forums, but really for you, it's about targeting the politicians, because that's essentially where you feel there will be the best chance for change.
Yes, because I feel by having all the legislations on our heads, it's also it's almost legitimizing homophobia. So for me, I feel that the politicians can create a lot of change, and of course, I do appreciate so much the support from here in Canada, from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. We had a very good meeting, and they are very committed on the issue they want to support. So I appreciate so much. But for me, by working with politicians who can dialogue diplomatically with my own politicians in Uganda and try to show Ugandans the homosexuals are human beings like any other person. Try to listen to them and appreciate them however different they are.
There's going to be a lot of people that are sitting at home right now going, it's going to be infuriating to understand that this is happening, and that they'll be wanting to be able to help. What influence can we do as people here to be able to help the situation that's happening there?
I want to tell you that every sign-on you do is very important. Because every time there is a call, sign on a petition, support Uganda, that's very important. I personally take those petitions to my parliament and show how many people are watching what is happening in Uganda, and that we're not alone.
You had 120 people, despite the fact that it is illegal, despite the fact that people are calling for the death penalty, that you were able to have a pride parade. 120 of you were able to go. What was that experience like there?
For me, it was a very one of the best moments in my life, because when we first started organizing the very first Ugandan parade, we thought we were going to have about 25 people or even less. But to see 120 people turn up, that was very, very, very inspiring for me and encouraging.
Brave
Yes,
individuals
brave.
To do that.
Yeah.
You're hoping to have another one?
Oh, we are having another one the last week of July, and then we're having our parade early August. So we are in the organizing stages now.
Well, it is amazing to see. Best of luck with your work and with your endeavors, and hopefully being able to reverse what we are seeing in Uganda. The information on how you can get involved, all listed on the bottom of your screen. When do you head home? You've been in Canada for a week or two. How do you go home now?
Well, I'll be in New York again, trying to do some meetings and also try to meet with some NGOs and human rights organizations that can support our work in Uganda, and then I'll head back to Uganda.
Well, best of luck. It was a pleasure to meet you for sure, Frank. Thank you.